Hi everyone, Alex from Everyone Health. I hope you're all keeping well. So today I'm going to be doing another circuit session with yourselves. This one's slightly different because we've got 2 rounds of 12 exercises. So how this is going to work, we've got 6 exercises which are just going to involve walking on the spot or jogging, so I'll leave that entirely up to you. And then 6 exercises of resistance. So how it will work, it will be walk on the spot 30 seconds, 15 seconds off, a resistance, 15 seconds off, walking on the spot, 15 seconds off, resistance, and so on. It's going to keep on going. So we're going to keep going between a walk or jog, resistance, walk and jog, resistance, and so on. And then we'll have a sort of a minute or two rest in between them 2 rounds. Now, we're looking at a moderate intensity, so you want to be getting yourself out of breath, but still hold a conversation. However, and this is the beauty of doing sort of like circuit type training, you can work to your own ability. So if you wanted to work harder, then I'll leave that up to you. You go for it. If you want to take a step back, then that's absolutely fine as well. What we're trying to do is just get people sort of moving, be a bit more physical active. So I'll leave that up to you. Now, equipment wise, you just need a chair. Sturdy chair, also some resistance. So I've got my water bottles there as well. You can use water bottles, or if you've got dumbbells or resistance bands or food tins, bags of flour, that sort of thing, you go right ahead, go grab them, pause the video, go grab your stuff and then come back. You'll need some water as well, so keep yourself sort of hydrated, very important, because you're going to get out of breath with this one. And that's it. So what we'll do then, we'll do usual routine, we'll do the warm-up, main exercise, and cool down and stretch. Okay, so well, without further ado, what we'll do, we'll start with a march. Bring them feet up off the floor, softly landing. That's it, good. Get them arms moving as well. So the idea is we're just elevating the heart rate, get that circulation going around, we're warming the muscles up, loosening the joints, ligaments for the main exercise. Now start to punch the arms out in front. Keep them legs going. So again, that circulation going around upper body as well as lower body. Okay, relax the arms, keep the legs moving. You're going to bring your hands out to the side, in front and down, in front, to the side and down. Can you keep up with me? To the side, in front and down, in front, to the side and down. We'll do that one more. To the side, in front and down, in front, to the side and down. Good, just relax there, give your legs a bit of a shake. From there, feet hip width apart, hands on the hips. You're going to rotate them hips in the circular motion. Just loosen up the lower back, them hip joints, and we'll go the opposite direction. That's it, good. Come back into the centre, just gently from side to side, moving the hips. We're not sort of using the shoulders, we're keeping them still, but move the hips from side to side. We'll be quite restricted in how far we can go with this one. It's only a small movement. Okay, good. From there, get the feet moving again. You're going to roll the shoulders forwards. You're going to roll the shoulders backwards. You can start to bring the knees up a bit higher. From there, you're going to touch the opposite knee with the opposite hand. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Good, and just relax there. Keep yourself tall, shoulders relaxed. Going to look over to your left. Slowly come back into the centre. Look over to your right. Come back into the centre, look over to your left. Come back into the centre, look over to your right. Come back into the centre. One hand on the chin. You're going to tuck that chin in away from the hand, move back to the hand. Tuck the chin in, move back to hand. I'll turn side on so you can see what's going on there. Tuck that chin in, back to the hand. So every time you tuck the chin in, you're going to feel it pull the back of the neck, back of the shoulders. So giving them muscles in the neck a good stretch. Okay, just relax there. So any tension you got there in the neck, in the traps, that's a good one to do when you kind of tuck that chin in. Elbows in, palms face up. You're going to clench the fingers in, stretch them out. Clench them in, stretch them out. It's a bit of mobility for the finger joints. And for your forearms, you have your palms face up, turn the palms face down. Palms face up, face down. So turn them up and down. And I'm going to leave them in the upwards position. Elbows stay fixed. You're going to gently move the hands away from each other. Come back to the start. Move the hands away. Come back to the start. So just mobilising these shoulder joints. Working into the rotator cuff. And we're all doing some wall presses today. So this is a good one to just loosen up the shoulder muscles there. Okay, good. Just relax there. Give your arms a bit of a shake. Find a support, or you can do the seated. You're going to raise one foot off the floor and then rotate the foot in a circular motion. A bit ankle mobility, and then we'll go the opposite way as well. Swap the feet over. Rotate that foot in a circular motion. And then the opposite direction. That's it, good. We'll start the walk again. Bring the hands up, give yourself a hug, open them out, give yourself a hug. So open, close, close. So just warm up the chest muscles a bit, upper back. That's it. Relax the feet, bring the arms up halfway, give yourselves a hug, keep it there. And from there, take a breath in. As you breathe out, turn the shoulders to your left. Come back into the centre. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, turn the shoulders to your right. Come back into the centre. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, turn to the left. Come back into the centre. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, turn to the right. Come back into the centre. Good, excellent. All right. So we've got the equipment. You got your water, give yourself plenty of space, and then we shall begin. So I've got my phone set up, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 12 exercises, 2 rounds. Are we ready? Alright. So we're going to start with the marching first, or you can jog, entirely up to you, your choice. So let's get ourselves moving. 30 seconds, doesn't sound long, but it'll go that quick. Then we'll give ourselves 15 seconds rest. Then we go into the chair, do some sit to stands. That's it, good. Bringing them feet up. Get the knees a bit high if you can. Get them arms swinging. 3, 2, 1. And stop there, good stuff. Get yourself in position for the next exercise. So with the chair, you have your legs touching the front of the chair. Keep yourself tall, hands out in front or across the shoulders. And begin. So we're sticking the hips out first, bend the knees. As we touch the chair, we come straight back up. Now don't let your knees go in together. Keep them in line with your feet. That's it, so nice controlled. Now in this first round, it'd be good to actually sort of set yourself a bit of a target. So you can count how many sort of sit stands that you've done in this first round, and try and beat that in the second round. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. So then we're going to go into the marching again. So it goes marching, resistance, marching, resistance. Got 5 seconds. And begin. So picking them feet up, get the arms swinging. So it's like going out for a bit of a walk or a jog, and then we're just deciding to do some resistance exercises on the way. Keep that going, folks. You've got 10 seconds, because then we've got the bent over row, so you are going to need your water bottles or your dumbbells for this next one. Okay, good. Stop there. Grab the equipment. Let's get ourselves in position. So feet hip width to shoulder width apart. From there, you get a slight bend in the knees. You're going to lean forwards from the hips, stick the hips out. Begin. And then from there, you're going to bring the hands up towards the low part of the rib cage and back down again. So we're lifting the elbows up, squeeze the shoulder blades, back down again. So we're lifting up and back down. That's it, good. So really good one for your back, for the back of the shoulders, for the arms. Keep the breathing going. 2, 1, and stop there. Good, well done. Put the equipment down, and then we'll go back into our march. Got 5 seconds, and begin. So off we go. Where should we go? Pick a destination you want to walk to. So after this, you got your 15 seconds rest again, and then we'll do the wall press. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. So wall press, good for the chest muscles, back of the arms. You're going to have your hands sort of chest height, shoulder width apart. Feet can be hip width apart. Keep yourself tall, contract the abs. You're going to lower the chest to the wall and then push away. Breathe in as you move to the wall, breathe out as you push away, like so. So keep that going, keep everything nice and tight in the core here. So from there, you're sort of bringing in and then back out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep that going, breathe in, breathe out. Really good one for chest muscles. You've got 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Excellent, good. A little bit of a rest, and then we're going to go into the marching again. 5 seconds. And let's get going. Let's carry on our walk. So the next exercise is going to be your lateral raises. So this is where we're actually bringing out the arms to the side. But for now, let's just enjoy this walk or jog if you're jogging on the spot. Taking the scenery. So you got to use your imagination. Okay, good, and stop there. Pick the weights up. Feet heel width apart, slight bend in the knees, keep the belly button tucked in. Arms by your side, shoulders relaxed. Slight bend in the elbows. You're going to lift the weights up to shoulder height and then back down again. So lift up to shoulder height and back down again. So really good developing muscles in the shoulders and the upper arm. Keep the breathing going. Breathe out as the hands go up. Breathe in as the hands go down. Breathe out. Breathe in. If you're struggling with that, just keep breathing. That's all I ask. I don't want anyone changing colour or fainting in front of the TVs. Okay, good. Stop there. Put the weights down. We're going to go back into the walk. And then after the walk, we've got your tricep press. So same as a wall press, but a bit different. Okay, and away we go. So again, we're using that imagination. Pick a destination where you want to go to. Let's walk. Or run if you're running. In fact, the second round, I might do a bit of running. Just encourage them runners. increase the intensity. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. So get yourself to the wall again, but this time, rather than having your hands here, you're going to bring them in narrow, so your elbows are tucked in. So as you do that press, elbows run past the ribs and you push out. So it's a narrow press. Begin. Keep yourself tall, abs tucked in. You're going to lower the chest to the wall and then push away. So elbows stay by your side as you bring towards the wall. Breathe in, breathe out as you push away. So again, from here, you're actually you bring in the hands in, elbows stay fixed. They're not out here. Keep them fixed. That way is a tricep press. That way is more for the chest muscles. Okay, good. Stop there. So I'm going to go back into our walk. You feeling all right so far? Yeah, good. Let's get walking. So a nice walk or a nice jog down the canal in the sun or on the beach. Keep on going. Only got 2 more exercises and the first round's done. 2, 1, and stop there. Give yourself a bit of a rest. And then what we're going to do is grab your resistance, and this is your bicep curl, so front of the arms. We've already worked the back of the arms, triceps with the wall press. Now we're doing front of the arms. Elbows tucked in, feet hip width apart, belly button tucked in. You're going to curl the hands up towards the shoulders, but don't lift the elbows, and then lower down. Curl up, lower down. Breathe out as we curl up, breathe in as we drop the weights back down. That's it, nice controlled. Turn side on so you can see what's going on there. For 5 seconds. Elbow stays fixed to the side. Good, alright, stop there. Done. Excellent, we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a break. Grab some water. I've got some floating in the air over there. It's important we keep ourselves hydrated, folks, especially when the temperatures are getting warm. And if you're doing this outside, it's going to be pretty warm. It's quite windy as well at the moment, so nice breeze. Right, so yeah, how are we feeling then? On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being relaxed, everything's fine, you're not out of breath. 10 being you're really out of breath, you can't hold any conversations or do anything because you're lying on the floor. How are you feeling? If you're sort of thinking, well, it's a bit easy between 1, 2 and 3, that's alright, it's cool. We can put more effort in. So what you did in that first round, for example, if you only managed sort of say 5 squats, have a go and do an 8, or even doubling it, 10. So it might just mean you've got to work a little bit harder, a little bit quicker. If you're sort of saying, well, it's really difficult, around like 9 or 10, then just rein it back a bit, just slow down. This second round though, I am going to be sort of doing the jogging. We'll try and do a little bit more when it comes to the resistance as well. So I'm going to put a little bit more in as well, just to sort of keep you motivated. Right, okay, so what we'll do, we'll start again in just a few more seconds. However, if you want a bit more of a longer break, then do pause the video. However, if you're feeling fine and you want to just get back into it, well, we'll get started then, shall we? So we'll start with the walk or the jog, and then we've got your sit to stands. So you've got 8 seconds. Walk or jog. And away we go. So there's your walk, but I did promise you I was going to do a jog, so come on then. Nice and light on the feet. Bring them feet up. That's it. So this is going to definitely elevate the heart rate just that little bit more. Keep it going, folks. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Sit to stands, or if you just want to do squats, it's entirely up to you. Do sit to stands or squats. I'm going to do some squats, I think. Feet hip width apart. Keep yourself tall. Hands across the shoulders or out in front. I'm going to stick the hips out, bend the knees, and come back up. Now I'm going a little bit quicker, but you don't have to sort of keep up with me. Keep the breathing going. Keep everything nice and tight in the abs and the lower back. Got 5 seconds. 2, 1. Good. Stop there. Excellent. Go into our walk or our run on the spot. I think I might going to need some more water towards the end of this. Alright, and begin. Let's get walking or jogging. If you're jogging, keep nice and light on the feet. So we're lowering that sort of impact. Protecting the knees a bit more to protect the hips and the spine. Because if we're stamping our feet, that's going to cause a lot of impact and rushing all the way up into our spine. 5 seconds. Good, and stop there. Bent over row, so let's grab our weights. Feet hip width to shoulder width apart, keep yourself tall. You're going to bend the knees slightly, stick the hips out, back nice and straight, bring them weights up towards the ribs, back down again. As you lift the elbows up, squeeze the shoulder blades, back down. Bring up, back down. Now this one we don't really want to go too fast, still keep it nice and controlled. That's it, keep the breathing under control as well. So breathe out as you pull, breathe in as the arms come back down. 2, 1, and relax there. Good stuff. 10 seconds, then we'll go with our march or jog again. Feeling alright? Let's go. So I've picked up my pace. I've gone from a nice leisurely stroll down the canal. Now I'm running. Keeping my distance from the swans. Otherwise I will be running, sprinting. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good stuff. 15 seconds rest, and then we've got your wall press. So find the wall, hands chest height, shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. Keep yourself tall, abs and lower back nice and tight. You lower the chest to the wall and push away. Breathe in as you move to the wall, breathe out as you push away. So folks, keep going. Remember, keep that belly button tucked in. You don't want to drop the hips to the wall. You don't want to be sticking your hips out. You want to be nice and straight in the back. Excellent. All right, good stuff. So that was a good one for chest muscles, shoulders, back of the arms, triceps. And then we've got our walk or jog again. And away we go. Remember, nice and light on the feet if you're jogging. Keep them hands up. Keep yourself nice and tall. That's it. Keep that breathing under control. Keep smiling. We're nearly finished. Just a few more exercises anyway. 2, 1, and start there. Good stuff. Grab your water bottles or your resistance dumbbells, whatever you're using. Feet hip width apart, just like bending knees, belly buttons tucked in. Hands by your side, shoulders relaxed. You're going to bring up to shoulder height, back down. Have a slight bend in the elbows as well, so there's not locking out. Have a slight bend, bring back down. That's it, good. Keep that breathing under control. So good for shoulder strength, upper arm. Again, we don't want to go too quick with this one. Keep it under control. Excellent, well done. Pop the weights down. 10 seconds, and then we're going to go back into our walk or jog. 3. Alright, let's get going then. Nice and light on the feet. We're still smiling. We're still having fun. Well done. You clicked on this video. You had that motivation. So well done you at home. And 3, 2, 1, and start there. Find your wall. We're going to do tricep press. But remember, we're not having our hands out here now. We're actually bringing them in. So as we move towards the wall, the elbows run past our rib cage. Okay? And begin. Keep everything nice and tight in the abs. Lower to the wall, push away. Breathe in as we move to the wall, breathe out as we push away. Elbows run past the rib cage as we do this exercise. Keep nice and straight in the spine. Breathe out as you push away. Good, alright, excellent. 2 more, we've got a walk or a jog, and then you've got your biceps curl. And 3, 2, 1, and begin. Let's get that marching, or running, or jogging on the spot. In fact, I just realised if you've got a skipping rope, you could be doing that for 30 seconds. Oh, why didn't I think of that before? Maybe the next video. 5 seconds. 2, 1, stop there. Good. Okay, grab your water bottles or dumbbells for the final exercise. Feet hip width apart. Slight bend in the knees. Abs tucked in. Elbows in. Keep yourself tall. You're going to curl the weights up towards the shoulders. Lower back down. And we're not lifting the shoulders up like this. We're keeping them fixed. I'll turn side on so you can see what's going on there. Back down. Nice control. Keep the breathing going. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in on the way down. Five seconds. Hey, that's it. Done. Excellent. Well done, folks. Get yourself a drink of water. I'm going to get one. Right, okay. Let's get back into a walk now, nice and steady. A bit slower than what we were doing in the main exercise because we're just going to do a bit of a cool down. Going to let that heart rate just come back down nice and gentle. Just let the arms sort of dangle, let them swing. Keep the feet going, you're going to roll the shoulders forwards. Nice big circles with the shoulders. Then you're going to roll the shoulders backwards. That's it, good. Just relax the feet down flat on the floor. Keep yourself nice and tall. You're going to put your hands together and you're going to push out and up towards the ceiling. So a bit of a stretch for the muscles around the shoulders and the upper middle back. Try not to hold your breath at this point. Keep that breathing going. Keep the shoulders relaxed as well. A lot of people hunch up like this. We keep relaxing the shoulders, but just push up with the arms. And then just lower back down. You're going to roll the shoulders backwards just once, leaving a backwards downwards position, because then you're going to place your hands at the top of the back of the hips. Push the hands into the hips and then try and squeeze the shoulder blades, elbows together. Hold that position there. And you're going to feel this one pull from the front of the shoulder all the way across to the other front of the shoulder. So hold that position there. Breathing. Okay, good, just relax there. One arm out in front, bring that across the body, use the other arm to go in front of the first arm, gently pull. So this is your shoulder, upper arm stretch, also good for upper back, the back of that particular shoulder. Hold that position there. If you can't quite do this stretch, just go opposite hand, opposite shoulder, and then pull the elbow towards. Same stretch but just different way of doing it. Relax the hands down. Opposite arm comes out in front, bring across the body, and your other arm will gently just pull the first one in towards. Hold that position there. So again, shoulder, upper arm, back of the shoulder. You're going to feel that pull. Keep the shoulders relaxed as well. A lot of people tend to hunch up and bring the arms down. Just give them a bit of a shake. Next stretch. Keep yourself tall, shoulders relaxed. You're going to look over to one side. You're going to hold that position there. Shoulders down, relaxed. Keep that breathing going. You feel the pull in the neck, upper back in the traps. So if you've got any sort of tightness in the neck, it's a good stretch to do. And just slowly come back into the centre. Get your bearings, because then you're going to look over to the opposite side. You're going to hold that there. Again, keep the shoulders nice and relaxed and down. Feel the pull in the neck. Hold that position. No sort of movements. Then just slowly come back in. Good, and we'll just roll the shoulders backwards just one more time. So we've done back, chest, neck. We'll work with legs now. You can do seated version or you can do standing version. I'll show you both. So this one's a good one for the hamstrings. So what we got, you're going to put one foot forwards, the other foot stays back. So we've got a bit of a split stance here. Forwards foot, you're going to, or forwards leg, you're going to keep straight. Bend the back knee, hands on the bent leg. You're going to sort of stick the hips out and then lean forwards from the hips. Keep the spine long. You're going to feel this one at the back, at the top of your straight leg, the hamstring. Now you can allow your foot to come up a little bit. You don't want to bring them all the way though, because then that'll turn into a calf stretch. Okay. Now the seated version is similar sort of thing, but we're just in a seat, leaning forwards from the hips until you feel the pull at the back of the top of your leg. Okay. Slowly sit up, swap the feet over. So the opposite, so now the foot that was at the front, that's going to be at the back. Don't lock the straight leg out, hands on the bent leg. Keep yourself tall, lean forwards from the hips until you start to feel the pull at the back of the top of your straight leg. So standing version, front leg straight, you're going to sit back in the back leg, hands on the bent leg. Lean forwards from the hips, keep tall in the back. Hold that position there. Okay, good. Just slowly come up. We can use your chair or use the wall. What we've got here. Put one leg back. So you've got a good wide stance with this one here. It's like a bit of a lunge, this. And what we're going to do is sort of lunge forwards a bit. So we're bending that front leg forwards, but don't let it go over the toes. Keep yourself tall, and you're going to feel the pull in the hip flexor and your quads as well. So it's a good sort of hip flexor quad stretch. Hold that position, keep tall. You don't want to be sort of leaning like this. I'm using that support as well. Keep relaxed. Feel that stretch. Okay, good. Slowly come out of it. Swap the feet around. I'm going to turn around. So my opposite foot is going to go out in front. A good sort of wide stance. As if we're going to go into a lunge. Keep yourself tall. Sort of bend and move forward slightly with that front leg. Keep the back leg straight. Keep yourself tall. Feel the pull in the hip flexor, quadriceps. Hold that position. Keep that breathing going. Okay, and just slowly stand up out of that one. Good stuff. And then the last one, we're going to do a calf stretch. I'm going to use the back of this chair here. I'm going to place toes on the leg of the chair and drop my heel down towards the floor. So I've got an angle there. From there, I'm going to keep tall and then lean forwards towards that chair. And this is a really good calf stretch. You can feel this from the bottom of the back of the leg into the calves. Hold that position there. Always a good one to do if you get cramp. Okay, good. And then just swap the feet over. So try and get the balls of your foot on that, on the leg of the chair or on the wall or a step. Heel on the floor. Keep tall. And just gently lean forwards until you start to feel the pull in that calf muscle at the bottom, at the back of your leg. Hold that position there. Okay, good, and just slowly come out of that. And what we'll do, give your legs a bit of a shake. Keep yourself tall, hands together, breathe in, hands go up. Breathe out, hands come away. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. And then one more, breathe in. Breathe out. Give your arms a shake, legs a walk, give yourself a clap or a pat on the back. And that's it, folks. Excellent. Well done. Another circuit session done. Obviously, if you wanted to make this a bit more intense, a bit more challenging, you could do obviously more rounds. You could always sort of pause the video and do the rounds yourself, or rewind, go back to the start of the circuits, not the start of the warm-up, but go back to the start of circuits and do another round, another 2 rounds. So there's potentially you could do 4 rounds, 6 rounds, not too much. But no, really good. You work to your own ability. So with any sort of physical activity, you can make it as easy as you want or as difficult as you want. But the goal is really today is just to get you moving, to increase the heart rate, to lower that sedentary time that we might be doing in our chairs and our armchairs watching the telly. It's just about just get yourself up, get moving around, and that's the goal really. Keep an eye out, more videos, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Until then, no, just look after yourselves